it's Miss Jen. I'm so grateful that you tuned in today. Unfortunately, we can't be at the church to see each other face to face, but I'm really looking forward to that day that we can be together again. But until then, I am going to make some videos from my home, and I hope that you tune in weekly and check me out, see what I have to say. I think that you'll enjoy it. Today we're going to talk about a little story called The Parable of the Mustard Seed. And a little bit later on, I'm going to have a mission for you. We're going to call it the Mustard Seed Mission. And I'll tell you a little bit about that in a little bit. But first, I wanted to read you a story. And I want to show you how big a mustard seed is, so you have an idea what I'm talking about as I read about it. So this right here, this little guy, do you see this guy right here? This is a mustard seed. And Jesus compares the family of God to a mustard seed. And so this right here. So when you hear the crowd and their surprise, I want you to picture this, okay? So, this is coming from our Spark Story Bible. Parable of the Mustard Seed. Jesus said one day to a crowd of listeners. He tapped his chin. How can I describe the family of God to you? Aha! God's family is like a mustard seed. But mustard seeds are tiny, the crowd exclaimed. They weren't impressed. Mustard seeds? Tiny. Not much to look at. Jesus scooped some round black seeds from the ground and rolled them in his palm. When they grow, the mustard seeds turn into the largest, strongest plants. Even birds put nests in their branches. The crowd was starting to nod. They were getting it. It starts small, but the tiny seed grows into something great. He stepped back to show a full-grown mustard bush, as tall as 2 people. God's family may have started out small, but each time someone shows or tells others about the love of God, it grows and it grows. So there's only one picture in this book, this little story right here, and this is it. And it's showing the mustard seed fully grown, and it has a bird's nest in it, and it's the home of birds. So it grew into something big, and it has a big purpose now. So, what does this story mean for us? Well, each time someone tells about Jesus and about God, or shows God's love, then love grows and grows. So I think that what we should try to do, and this is my mustard seed mission, I think that we should all try to think of one kind, loving act that we can do for someone else. And it could be anything. And here's the key. It doesn't have to be big for it to make a big impact. So maybe your mom is making dinner. Maybe you could set the table without being asked to. Or maybe your dad is outside and he's working in the yard. Maybe you can go out and help. Or maybe he's washing the car. Maybe you can help with that. So I want you to think of something kind and loving that you could do. And as you're doing it, I want you to yell, mustard seed. And I want you to yell it, and I want you to be excited. I don't want you to be like, mustard seed. That's not going to do it. I want you to yell mustard seed, and I want you to be super excited for 2 reasons. First, when you're doing something kind and loving for someone else, you're making God happy, and that's a great thing. And the second reason I want you to yell mustard seed is because I want you to remember this story. I want you to remember that even doing small acts make a big difference. So that's what our mission is today. I want you to do a mustard seed mission, and I'm going to do a mustard seed mission, and we'll see what we could do in the world, if we can make the world a little bit of a better place. Okay? So I am going to close with a prayer, and I hope to see you all next week. I'm looking forward to seeing your faces eventually when we get back to church. All right, so let's close with a prayer, our hands together, and let's bow our heads. Dear God, Thank you for helping us see that even the smallest seeds can grow into something bigger than we could ever imagine. Help us to plant seeds of your love everywhere we go. Amen. Amen. Great job. I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye. God bless.